All right, this is my daily update for my build and public log. It's March 31st, 2025. I'm very excited. Today, I am going to demo everything. I'm going to demo Agents Code, my AI agent API service that I've been working on for quite a while. I'm launching the damn MVP this week. I'm going to do a demo from start to finish, showing this thing. We're going to kick off an agent, run an agent, get the data back, and yeah, let's do it. So one thing I'm going to say is I just did this. I just recorded a demo right before this. That I realized I did not actually push my latest code to the servers. I was like, oh man, I had to do it again. Um, that's how hot off the press this thing is. Like, it's I did literally just pushed it to the server. So I do have a few more things to clean up and polish. It's not 100% going to be ready right today. I need a little bit more time, but it's going live this week. So let's jump into the demo. First, sign in. If you don't have an account, press sign up. Let's type in a super secret email address. A super secure password. It keeps giving me the damn captcha. It's kind of annoying. I don't know why. Yeah, even on other websites, kind of frustrating me. Okay, let me go get the code. Paste that in. And I don't know why. This is one thing I need to polish. It's not taking me back to the dashboard. That's pissing me off. It's supposed to go here. I don't know why. That's one of the last things I need to figure out. I know it's a small thing, but it's pissing me off. Okay, when you signed up, I'm giving everybody 50 free credits for now. So you can try out the agents for free, so you don't have to commit. If you need to buy credits, you go here. This is the pricing. These are the packages. Just click buy, and it opens up a Stripe checkout. This is real. This is live. So let's just use the free credits for right now. All right, I'm going to create an API key. Read the message. You only see this once, but it's quick and easy to make a new one if you need to. For this demo, I'm going to use Hopscotch, an API runner service thingy. It's like an app that kind of runs in your browser. I was going to use code, but it was too lazy. I like running into. I don't know. I was like, screw it. We're doing this. This API key and the other ones are demos. They're not going to be valid anymore. Okay, so I'm going to call the YouTube transcription agent. I'm going to just give it a random video I found from a very popular YouTuber, like very, very popular YouTuber. Okay, so I talked about this previously in other videos, but for now, if you call it like raw, just, hey, kick off this agent. For now, you have to pull. So you get back a job ID and you have to pull. But there's going to be an SDK that you drop in that kind of abstracts that, so you could just say call the agent and then just wait for the response. It'll be nicer, but like if you manually do it, you got to call and then pull. Or in the future, there'll be a webhook and it'll just send the data to you. Now let's go pull. I already did this. All right, so because I was yapping and it took a long time, the agent already completed. It's pretty quick. It's like under 30 seconds for this one. But this is a very heavy agent. It does a lot, so it does take like 20-something seconds. Okay, what do you get back? You get your job ID. You get the status. It's completed. It's 100% done. You get a summary, which includes topics, Apple, artificial intelligence, technology trends. Then you get a summary and text. So Apple Intelligence, the AI transition challenge. The video examines how tech giants, including Apple, face challenges. This is running via an LLM. Like, you'll call this and you'll get different responses. So just FYI. Then you get key points. Then And then you get chapters as JSON, so you could drop that in an app if you want to build like nice chapters. Um, Text of the chapters. You get the raw transcript. This is the text part is just a raw dump of all the transcript, and then you get the the web VTT. That's like the file format for subtitles. If you ever watch subtitles on movies or videos, that's a very common standard format. So you get all of that. Um, that's it. I ran the agent. So let's go back to. Um, I had to hit refresh. You have to refresh the page for now manually. There's no WebSockets or anything fancy. It doesn't update. Doesn't pull. So for now, you gotta manually refresh. I think that's fine. Okay, so here is you can see I need this is what I mean. I need to do a bit more polish, but like this is supposed to say the name, not like the ID. It says when it ran. You can click in here and see the details. Okay, I used 20 credits. It started here and it completed. Um, and it took uh yeah, see under 30 seconds, took about 26 seconds. So this could be a little you might be a little confused, like, okay, what is start? Is it when it got queued or when it actually started? I need to add more transparency, but yeah, because there is a difference. Because it could go into the queue, but the queue could be so busy it might take a few seconds for yours to start running. So I need to add a little bit more to that. Just that's version 1.2 kind of thing. But anyways, you can see that it ran. And then here's the job ID. So if you need to go back and you need to like pull and go get the data, you can. That's saved in the DB, so you can go back and get that. Let's see. I've ran agents once. Used 20 credits. I still have 30 credits available. One thing to note about credits, you are only charged for successful runs. If something catastrophically happened and the thing just didn't run for whatever reason, or there's a weird error or something happened, you're not going to be charged. I'm being nice. I'm being fair. I think that's fair to only charge for a successful one. If something goes wrong, that's my fault. Like you should not pay for it. So yeah, that's it. This is essentially it. You're gonna get your API key. You're gonna call the thing, and you're gonna get a response back that you want. And you can go in there and tweak it with adding context. So well, let me just show that really quick. You just give it context. You with just human text. You could put something in there like 250 characters max or something like that. And they don't like listen and do whatever you just asked it to do. For now, changes the summary. It's not gonna like not give you all the fields that's coming in the future. But that's essentially it. So there's a couple agents now. There's going to be a lot more in the future, near future. Here's your dashboard. You get free credits. You can try it out. Settings, there's not much here. That doesn't work unless you've actually buy. You have to actually, like have a real Stripe account, meaning you paid because I give you the free credits. You don't really have a Stripe account. You have to actually buy some in order to manage your billing. That makes sense. You need to actually have a subscription or whatever. There's no like alerts like, hey, you're running low on credits. Hey, renew. That's a fast follow. That's like going to be version 1.1 kind of thing. Right now, this is just the scrappy MVP. Jump in and try it. Like, let me see if there's bugs. Let me know if you see anything wrong. Let me know if you have any requests for agents. If you want an agent built, you come right here. What agent do you need? I'm going to be adding some very, very shortly, probably today or tomorrow. Let me know. What agents do you want? Somebody requested an agent. It's go time. Like, I'm going to launch this thing. There's going to be a bunch of follow-ups, a lot of polish, but most importantly, a lot more agents. But you vote. You tell me what agents you need. What do you want? I'm here to build what you all want, not what I want. So I have ideas for agents, but it's like, who cares? It's all about what you want. So let me know. Go here or drop a comment. I don't care. That works too. There you have it. There's Agent's Code. I'm so stoked to get this out. Let's jump and see if there's any questions or comments. Yep, no questions or comments. I did not post the last few days. I was so heads down working on this, finishing this up. I just wanted to power through. I just didn't have time. I was like, I don't want to show anything. I'm so close to having a demo. So I just put the videos on hold for a couple days, rested yesterday, and now here I am. So I'm hoping for some comments tomorrow. All right, on to my random story for today. I always tell a random story at the end from my crazy, weird life. I've lived abroad for a long time, so I have a lot of crazy stories. I spent 10 years living across the world, going to all 7 continents of the world. So I have a lot of crazy adventures and crazy stories from all over. I've seen and done a lot of weird stuff in my days. Half my adult life I've lived abroad, and I've jumped around all over, even in the US. So anyways, so there was a big earthquake in Thailand the other day, and really, really sad, really scary. I've been to Myanmar. That's really where it happened, just across the border for a day. I've lived in Thailand for about 4 months. I've been from the north border to the south border, and a lot of places in between. I love Thailand. Beautiful country, really unique, really special place. Um, but the earthquake, there's all these videos of people being in tall buildings when the earthquake and the buildings rocking back and forth. I know how terrifying that's been. So in Mexico City a few years ago, there was a big devastating earthquake. And just by chance, I had just left the country, and I was out of the country, so I missed the big one. And it was exactly like 30 years to the day from the last devastating, to the day, which is really scary and weird. Where in 1985 in Mexico City, there was a big devastating earthquake that toppled all these buildings. Tons and tons of people died, just like in Myanmar, just like in Thailand. And I had gone back right after the destruction, and down the street, literally like on the same exact street where I lived, one of the houses, the buildings collapsed, and a bunch of people died. It was really, really fucked up and horrible to see this. The city was just reeling from this. It was very, everyone was very scared and panicked about it, and everyone was, my girlfriend, especially at the time, was so upset. And then there was aftershocks, and I was there for one of the real big aftershocks. I think it was like 6.5 or something magnitude. And she was so scared and panicked, and I was like, holy fuck, this is so scary. Because they learned after the 1985, they're like, hey, we got to get our shit together. If we're going to have a big building, the thing needs to be earthquake proof. We have the technology. So they got better, but some of those older buildings, those were the ones that collapsed. And I was in a much newer, modern building. And when a truck drove by, you felt the thing kind of shake. So the thing was built to withstand an earthquake. But just in case we all panicked and we all were all running out of the building with this really big earthquake, and I'll never forget, I don't mean to laugh because it's kind of funny, us panicking and running. It's not funny, but it's funny for me because I was like, ah, and the whole thing was like you're running down the stairs and you're like going, ah, you're getting flipped from one side to the other, and I was like, this is fucking crazy. We probably shouldn't have ran out. They actually say you shouldn't, so we were being kind of stupid. They actually say hide, duck, and cover. Like, running out is actually not what you're supposed to do, but we did it anyways. And it was so scary and shocking. Like, you can't walk. Like, the whole thing is like moving like this, and I was running. I was just like, oh my god, and I literally couldn't get out because you're just being tossed in the hallway, like at the staircase. You're just being tossed from one side to the other side. It was fucking nuts. Like, we had the dog, we were running out. And thank God nothing happened. The aftershock was okay. No other buildings, thank God, toppled. Some damage, some cracks and stuff, but thank God that aftershock, we were okay. The building was okay. There wasn't more damage. There wasn't more death. But pretty wild. I remember the very first place I stayed at when I first went to Mexico City. I was like, I'm looking for a place. I'm figuring out if I want to stay here. And I stayed with this woman who was so deathly afraid of earthquakes. And I was like, what is up with this woman? She kept the key in the lock because, it's one of those locks where you got to unlock it from the inside with the key. And she kept it there. She was like, make sure you always leave the key. It's very important. If there's an earthquake, you need to run. I was like, why is this lady so paranoid? She keeps going on about earthquakes. Ironically, I shit you not, this was years before this earthquake. After that earthquake, her building was one that toppled and people died in that building. I have no idea if this lady was okay or not. I didn't keep in contact. And I was like, holy shit, that lady was goddamn right about this earthquake thing. Her building completely destroyed. Completely destroyed. People died. I want to think that because she was so prepared and ready, she got out of there, but crazy, really, really scary stuff. I really feel for the people there. I saw with my own eyes the devastation. I felt the major, major earthquake. I saw how terrifying it was and the effect it had. I'm sure those people are traumatized after that because there's been aftershocks there too. So really, really sad. Um, but thank God so many of those buildings like stayed. They were built well. A lot of people survived due to good engineering. So, anyways, sorry to leave it on such a sad note, but I do think it's great that so many people survived that major earthquake. It's a testament to good engineering. So, anyways, that's all I got for today. Let me know what you think about the service. I built it for you all, not for me. See you tomorrow.